Here they come, fans. Your
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
It's stolen by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Russell with a wide open look. The putback, Davis on the follow.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Anthony. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
They get the rebound. And it's Davis missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And the first one at the line is good. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And both free throws good for Anthony. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Wagner outside. And Davis sends it back.
The nasty streak is coming out for Anthony Davis, taking pride on the defensive end.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Scooped up. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, nice work on the offensive glass. Banchero being rewarded for his efforts.
Loads it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That one misses. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Comes up empty down low.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
How about the strength from Banchero, refusing to let the defense stop him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the...
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The #1 and #2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
And when you're on offense, Steve, man, you have got to keep your eye out for Jared Vanderbilt on the other side, because he will swoop in and get you.
That's where he makes his money, Kevin. He's so good at reaching those long arms in and poking the ball away. You better be alert. Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Vanderbilt hits them both. Well, we know this, Smitty, for the Lakers, as long as they have LeBron James, they're in a win-now mode, don't you think?
Yes, Kevin, and why not? LeBron is still playing at an incredible level, and the Lakers are a franchise that only cares about titles.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Transition team. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And the pass to Fultz. Isaac outside. Pass to Wagner. Good D by James.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Fultz. Anthony down low. Dinwiddie covering. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Fultz. 6 points for Cole Anthony.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Takes it from 10. And that one goes long.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now here's Davis. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. And finished off by LeBron.
Beautiful vision and awareness there from Anthony Davis to find the open man for the score.
Fultz finds Wagner. Back to Fultz. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James, the pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
LeBron definitely knows how to operate inside. A dangerous finisher.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle, here's Isaac. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Free T-shirts are headed your way. Stand and let us know if you want one.
Gary Harris is checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Anthony. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reddish comes in for Austin Reeves. Now Reddish. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Isaac, and Davis gets it to go on the assist from Reddish. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Harris outside. Pass to Isaac. Fires it up. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Isaac's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's Reddish. Guarded by Fultz.
I love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Prince. Banchero grabs the board.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Davis sends it back. Outside Prince. It's Davis on the wing. Shoots over Isaac. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 5-point game. Banchero misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So it's Orlando now after Taurean Prince's miss. And there it is for him.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Out left to the wing. Reddish dishes to Dinwiddie. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Wood, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. 1:29 left to play in the first. Here's Black. Dinwiddie covering. From 6 away. A nice shot by Black.
Now, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
There's the pass to Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Wood, and it's LeBron in for Dinwiddie. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
From 13, Fultz, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Davis kicks to James.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Banchero outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's LeBron. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Banchero up top. Vanderbilt defending. And stolen by James. He takes it in. Can't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You could do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Prince out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Reddish in at the 2 guard. He kicks it to Banchero. Here's Wagner. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Reddish's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A., thank you. Here's Anthony, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Banchero. That one off the back iron and out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Prince outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Wagner. Nothing on the board. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Wood. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And he makes the first. Wagner's checked in for Gary Harris. And so he hits both. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And although he's still a new kid on the block, he's very crafty, and Russell does a great job of just frustrating the defense there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Magic trail by 14. Feeds it to Suggs. Off on the layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this league. It's been through extra possessions.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Such a wide open look. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Here's Russell. The layup missed. Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Anthony. And finish off by Wagner.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Reddish's shot is good.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Reddish. And here is Suggs. No good with the layup.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Prince. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Outside Anthony. Wood. Wagner passes to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Over LeBron. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Anthony. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Smitty will remember this date, February 8th, 2023, a very special night. LeBron passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list.
Kevin, that record is a testament to LeBron's will. He takes incredible care of his body. At 20 years in, LeBron James still playing at a high level.
Timeout called the Lakers. the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Cameron Reddish. Reeves the pass to Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura. Here's Reeves to the paint. Here's Wood. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banchero. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Here's Russell. He has 5. Prince outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Russell. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Hachimura. Here's Davis. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 16 points.
There was no doubt in AD's mind that he was going to score with that putback.
Hachimura against Wagner. Here's Suggs. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 17. And it's Suggs missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Davis. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Anthony with it. He's got 6. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The Magic again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes to Reeves. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Anthony Davis is win games for you.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wagner passes to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
With the drive, and Davis sends it back. Here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 18 points, and the shot is good. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
With AD's length, if he's that close, it's going to make that shot very easy.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Orlando making some changes. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Wagner. Markelle Fultz comes in for Jalen Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Cole Anthony. Top of the key, Isaac. Now Fultz. Scoreless thus far. The pass to Black. That one 4 for 4.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Dinwiddie dishes to Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Isaac. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
That's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Fultz. To the middle. On the left block. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 10 points in the game. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Up top, Hachimura. Guarded by Harris. Count that one. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harris outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Reeves, still without a basket. Dinwiddie with it, working on Black, and a missed layup.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Harris inside the line. Offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. He has 6.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the feeling is with Fultz, game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The first one falls.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Magic making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dinwiddie. Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Davis. Pass to Reeves. Back to Davis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
That was well timed. It's hard to out-anticipate LeBron.
Shot clock at 6. The 3.
On defense, Isaac using all of his his height and wingspan, and it really creates a situation where the offensive player is uncomfortable.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 24 points, 3 block shots, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, playing like wimps.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lakers leading by 23. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Here's Reeves. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Suggs with the ball. Wagner outside. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And laid in to finish the break. LeBron's got 10.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Now, here is Russell after LeBron James's miss.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best.
Anthony against Russell. Wagner outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
The Magic have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Wagner outside. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
You've got to be able to turn some people over. AD aggressive, finds a way to get them in transition.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Anthony finds Wagner. Back to Anthony. to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Second personal foul.
The Magic have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Cole Anthony.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Anthony. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Reeves. And he overshot that one, missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Good on the night.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Passes it to Hachimura. And the 3 ball is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Here they come, Magic fans.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And that one, good. And that's now 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Wagner. He has yet to score. Outside Anthony takes the 3. And James pulls it down. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run.
Magic foul.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll take on then on Wednesday. They'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. First free throw is good. And so Russell hits them both. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
Yeah, easy call.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Now Anthony. He's got 8. Wagner outside.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero against LeBron. On the wing, Davis. Baseline. Now here's Anthony. And Davis sends it back. They recover it.
Rui Hachimura. Second personal foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Reeves. Out to the wing with the second effort. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 11 points.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 8. Banchero outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the long strides? Just tough for the D to stay with Banchero on the attack.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And the biggest reason Banchero went 1st overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Harris comes in for Wagner. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Anthony. 15-7 run. Here's Russell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position, and makes him a handful to defend inside.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And here's Banchero. They'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Fultz. And he banks in the layup.
I just love the move of Fultz. No wasted motion, dribbles with purpose, easily getting to where he wants with the ball.
Here's Reeves. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here's Fultz. Isaac down low. Davis is on it. And they recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. And Davis pulls it down.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's James. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Isaac outside. Looking to get it going, and Davis sends it back. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Prince comes in for Hachimura. Reddish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Russell. Here's Fultz. From 16 feet away, he can score. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is an area that you like to see Fultz work on. If he can develop a consistent mid-range jumper, it's over for the rest of the league.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. Reddish, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. At the elbow, it's Harris. Prince with the defensive effort. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. The pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks to Prince. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie with it. Working on Black. Some solid defense from Harris. Black the pass to Fultz. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Outside Prince. And stolen by Harris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Fultz. Here's Isaac. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
They swipe it. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. He kicks it to Black. Tipped away. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Black's got 12.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Reddish. Los Angeles making a switch here. Woods checked in. Both free throws good from Reddish. Fultz with the ball. 6 points for him. Over Reddish. Fultz, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
2 minutes remaining.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Isaac with some nice deep. And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. Fultz looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in. Fultz has got 6 in the quarter.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Austin Reeves is checked in for Cameron Reddish. And James subbed in for Dinwiddie.
LeBron James.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Wood with the bucket.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 8. Passes it to Bitadze. Back to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Harris inside the line. And that's good for 2. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, James, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Tough to be that consistent from range for that long. LeBron defying the odds.
Now Fultz. Shot from free throw range. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, James. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.